you're on the mic with Dr. H, the Global Mentor and Coach, and I want to talk about being at the bottom. Being at the bottom is not bad. We're all at the bottom. At some point in our lives, we're all at the bottom. It's not about being at the bottom. It's about asking ourselves, how long do we plan to be at the bottom? You see, think about climbing a ladder. Every rung of the ladder is a bottom until you get to the very top. And the higher you go on the ladder, the narrower and smaller things become. But the thing about it is, the higher you go, it becomes unstable. It's rocky, it's shaky. So you need people at the bottom to hold you down. So being at the bottom isn't bad. You might be the support system for someone. The other thing about being at the bottom is it's not the same for everybody. My bottom is not the same as your bottom, which is not the same as the next person's bottom. Think of it like this. My bottom might be somebody else's top. Maybe my top is somebody else's bottom. But at some point we realize that we're at the bottom. And as we evolve and we grow and we continue to climb that ladder, we continue to climb the mountain, we're always going to be at a point where we're at the bottom until we reach the very top. When you climb a mountain, you climb it one section, one point at a time, but you're still at the bottom. You may not be at the dead bottom, at the base of the mountain, but you're still at some point, you're still at the bottom. We'll always be at the bottom until we reach the top of the mountain. And then when we reach the top of the mountain, guess what happens? We're looking for something greater because we're always evolving. So we're always at the bottom. We all eat at the bottom. It's just what we're eating on determines how low we are. And where we want to go determines how long we stay at the bottom. Some people get to the next level and they park right there. And so that place of complacency becomes a permanent bottom for them. And it's often those people who look at other people who they consider to be at the top and they murmur and complain. But you're looking at someone else who, quote, is at the top. But maybe that person feels like they're at the bottom. It's all about perspective and how we view things and how we see things. So I want to encourage you in this episode to not look at the bottom in a negative way, because the bottom is necessary. It helps us grow. It helps us mature. It helps us get to where we're going. And we're a good support system for other people. At the same time, don't park at the bottom. I want to encourage you to push yourself. Go beyond where you are. When you get to that next level, you get to your top, look for another top. Keep pushing yourself, keep climbing, keep excelling, because you never want to be complacent. You never want to get comfortable at your current bottom. You always want to raise the level of your bottom. So that, guess what? If I'm increasing, that's room for somebody else who's at a lower bottom to come on up a little bit higher. And I might be the encouragement that somebody's looking to come on up a little higher. But just know that sometimes we need a little humble pie. We're all at the bottom. We're all eating at the bottom. We're all eating at the bottom. It's just that my bottom is not the same as your bottom, which is not the same as the next person's bottom. But don't park at your current bottom. Always look for your next level. What's the next level of that ladder that you're climbing? That next level of the mountain you're climbing? What's the next part of the elephant you're trying to eat so that you can keep coming up? But just remember, we all eat at the bottom. Thanks for tuning in. This is Dr. H, the Global Mentor Coach. Remember to spread lots of love and light.